team, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Randall, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Randall. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And here's LeBron outside. Minnesota with the ball. It's a 3-point game. McDaniels gets a wide-open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Reeves the pass to Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Reeves finds Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Just 5 to shoot. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. McDaniels against James. Outside for Randall. It's rebounded by Doncic. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
And here is Hachimura after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. McDaniels against LeBron. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. Minnesota also with the sub. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for McDaniels. On defense, Minnesota. Doncic outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. And here's Gobert. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
A clever pass that time by Conley. He liked what he saw over there better than what he got off the pick.
Doncic outside. Reeves with the screen for Doncic. Over Conley. And it's Doncic missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick, and we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes, and it's Gabe Vincent in for Luka Doncic. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Randall outside. Over Finney-Smith. Randall with the bucket.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's James. Scoreless thus far. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Randall kicks to McDaniels. Reed with a screen on James. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Lakers lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The Timberwolves trail. So on the floor for Minnesota, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Reed. And it's Clark in at the 3. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second-chance points.
It's tipped. Second shot opportunity. Reeves can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. Reed with a screen for McDaniel. Pass to Alexander-Walker. 3 on the clock. A 3 ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Alexander-Walker's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. Here's Vincent, defended by DiVincenzo. Vanderbilt finds Reeves. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Reeves. The shot's good from Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's got 4 points in the quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Reed. Alexander-Walker with the ball. Reed with a screen on Reed. A shot by Alexander-Walker, no good. Goodwin passes to Reeves. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Now Vincent, defended by DiVincenzo. Vincent's shot is good. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. Just 4 to shoot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hatchimer is checked in for Vanderbilt. James comes in for Goodwin. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for McDaniels. Edwards, he's checked in for Clark. And it's Mike Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
On the court, your hype squad. Who wants a t-shirt? I can't hear you.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars, and I think we have a beautiful game now.
Now, here's Doncic. 7 points in the game, and again, no good by the Lakers. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
Pass to Vincent. Back to Doncic. Over Edwards. Minnesota with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Beating the buzzer just by a whisker. Edwards with the flair for the dramatic.
And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his third season. With Edwards, the chance is there. If he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, then he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
Here's LeBron. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Back to James. And they double up James. Beyond the arc. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Here's Randall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
The 3 for Doncic. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3 ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Edwards. Nice D from Doncic.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 2. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And a wide open look for James. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Randall. Banked in off the glass. Randall's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Conley gets the bucket.
A versatile shooter like Conley can make the mid-range work for him, even if it's not his best shot.
He lobs it up, and Hayes throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. I know that's three, but I wanted to give you three different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
And he makes the first.
And Conley's a guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
So he gets them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Reeves the pass to Doncic. Reeves with the screen on Conley. The three for Doncic. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Doncic, so multifaceted, a stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping dimes.
Conley gets the bucket.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Reeves against Edwards. And they double up Doncic. 6 to shoot. Hayes. Gobert with the block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
Minnesota leading by 3. Outside Edwards. Stolen by Reeves. And even 3-on-3 break. The shot from the low post is good. Reeves has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Able to get to the hoop with those nice handles, leading to an easy finish.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Doncic. Over Conley. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Randall. McDaniels kicks to Randall. It's hauled in by LeBron. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1.
And once James gets the ball near the rim, just let him go to work because he knows what he's doing down there.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Heading to the court, the Laker girls. Let's make some noise.
Finney Smith's checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Naz Reid, he's checked in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Now DiVincenzo. Down low, here's Reid, and Reid throws it down. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Pass to Finney-Smith, back to Reeves. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Doncic has got 15.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
Reid with a screen on James. Randall passes to Reid. That one goes. Counting.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Randall is doubled. Gobert against Doncic. The putback. The rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. James absolutely owning the inside.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And here's Randall. He has 6. Over James. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Lakers lead by 1. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Dillingham is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Reid. And it's Minot in at the 4-man position. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special, special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
And the officials call up for a 3-second violation. Minnesota making some changes. Minot's checked in, and Bones Island subbed in for Joe Ingles. The Lakers in the lead. James with it. Foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, James. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And both free throws good for James. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Minot. And the 3 off target. James looking it over. Now here is Hachimura. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Great job by Hachimura to not lose his concentration. Boy, he plays with great focus and energy.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Dillingham's checked in.
At the line for the Lakers, Rui Hachimura. 1 shot.
Timberwolves trail by 7. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
All right, man. It's bandstand time. Get ready to bend like everyone is watching. No. Let's go. Get down.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by James. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Edwards is checked in. Free throw drops for Alexander Walker. And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Minot. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Gabe Vincent. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. And so he hits both. The Lakers in the lead. Now here's Doncic. Over Conley, and Doncic gets it to go.
boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Lakers leading by 4. Inside. Reeves outside. Six on the shot clock. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Over Edwards. Reeves can't hit. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Randall with the bucket.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Reeves the pass to Finney Smith. And a wide open look for Hachimura. A three-pointer is right on target. Hachimura's got 6 in the quarter. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Finney Smith. Daniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Make some noise.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Conley kicks to Gobert. Conley, the pass to Randall. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
The relentlessness of Randall, R squared, taking on all comers.
Doncic with a screen for Reeves. Off target from three-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Edwards with it. Defended by Reeves. Edwards, no good. Lakers leading by 4. To the inside. McDaniels against James. And here's Reeves outside. And again, the Lakers no good. Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Minnesota shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. It drops, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared.
It's t-shirt time. Let's see who wants one. Let's go crazy. Fans in the NBA, let's make love.
Seconds left to play here in the fourth. James right side. The three for Doncic. Knocks down the trifecta.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Here is Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Good on the first, and that brings them within two here. And Edwards drops them both.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance. Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Reeves taking two shots.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by two. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a three-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
McDaniels. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers ball.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout.
It's time for dance camp. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. No, thank you. You have the camera on you.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Mike Conley. That's his first personal foul. The team is in the penalty. At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.